Okay, part two, the apple-orange comparison idea.
Who may expect the longest career there. I wonder if you'd say to us, since it's clear that you're not corrupt and you got elected, why should people
Again,
think that the system
pay attention.
produces corrupt results when there you are? Well, I'm not sure you should assume I'm not corrupt.
Well, I'm not sure you should assume I'm not corrupt.
Well, I'm not sure you should assume I'm not corrupt. But thank you for that, though. The system does produce corruption, and I think implicit in the system is corruption, when in fact...
Now again, pay attention to what he says and then watch what happens after this.
United States Senate, even from a small state like Delaware, you have to go to those people who have money, and they always want something. I think it's the most degrading experience in the world to have to go out and ask for money, because you know that unless you accidentally agree with the position taken by the person or group that has the money, that you run the risk of deciding whether or not you're going to prostitute yourself to give the answer you know they want to hear in order to get funded to run.
All right, so you hear that? You don't know what to say, but you may end up prostituting yourself just because, right?
I'm Hunter Biden.
And I'm Ashley Biden.
Yeah, and here you have his children basically doing exactly what he just said. They're out there prostituting themselves for him.
He will be tough
and honest,
caring and principled.
He'll listen. He'll be there when you need him.
He'll tell you the truth even when you don't want to hear it.
He'll never let you down.
He'll be rock steady.
The strongest shoulder you can ever lean on.
He'll beam with pride every time you succeed.
He'll
Sorry.
make your grandkids feel that what they've got to say matters.
Yeah.
You're on pretty much everyone's lips now.
Yeah. By the way, whatever happened to Hunter? Where the hell is he? It went to Hunter Biden. It was Hunter Biden.
Oh, here you go. Here's some more Operation Mockingbird. So you got all these people talking about the same person.
Say it nicer to me. Sought treatment for an issue. Like
Sought
most
treatment
people.
for substance abuse issues
so
7 or 8
insensitive.
times. I'm so sorry.
Hunter Biden joined his father, Air Force Two, takes a trip to Asia. They stop in China. Literally less than 2 weeks later, Hunter Biden's company inked a $1 billion private equity deal with a subsidiary of the Chinese government's Bank of China. As Peter Schweitzer pointed out in Secret Empires, this was a deal unlike any other Western firm got. It went to Hunter Biden, who had virtually no experience or expertise in China or private equity. And ask yourself, now why would Hunter Biden get such a sweetheart deal, $1 billion? Then it became $1.5 billion.
We were told to look at Joe Biden as the model of integrity. We all know about Joe's son, Hunter Biden. A corrupt Ukrainian oligarch put Hunter on the board of his gas company, even though he had no experience in Ukraine or in the energy sector. None. Yet he was paid millions to do nothing. He only had one qualification that mattered. He was the son of the man in charge of distributing U.S. aid to Ukraine.
You didn't have any extensive knowledge about natural gas or Ukraine itself, though.
No, but I think that I had as much knowledge as anybody else who was on the board, if not more.
In the list that you gave me of the reasons why you're on that board, you did not list the fact that you were the son of the vice president.
Yeah, no.
What role do you think that played?
I think that it is impossible for me to be on any of the boards that I just mentioned without saying that I'm the son of the Vice President of the United States.
You were paid $50,000 a month for your position?
Look, I'm a private citizen. One thing that I don't have to do is sit here and open my kimono as it relates to how much...
Yeah, open his what? His kimono? So, yeah, what is that?
If your last name wasn't
So
Biden,
basically he's saying he's in bed with China. Like,
I don't know. Probably not. I don't think that there's a lot of things that would have happened in my life that if my last name wasn't Biden.
And recently reported information revealed that a few months after Hunter Biden, even when it remained under investigation for corruption.
yeah, for some reason they, like, snipped that out. I don't know why.
That very same company was being investigated by a Ukrainian prosecutor. Joe Biden, the Vice President of the United States, threatened to withhold aid to Ukraine unless that same prosecutor was fired.
And I was supposed to announce that there was another $1 billion loan guarantee. And I had gotten a commitment from Poroshenko and from Yatsenyuk that they would take action against the state prosecutor, and they didn't. So they said they were walking out to press conference. I said, no, I'm not going to, we're not going to give you the $1 billion. They said, you have no authority. You're not the president. The president said. I said, call him. I said, I'm telling you, you're not getting the $1 billion. I said, you're not getting the billion. I'm going to be leaving here. And I think it was, 6 hours. I said, I'm leaving in 6 hours. If the prosecutor's not fired, you're not getting the money. Oh, son of a bitch. Got fired. And they put in place someone who was solid.
In other words, on your side.
And I have to respond to that.
President Trump,
And I
you
have to
just
respond to that. Because
Sorry.
there are 50 former national intelligence folks who said that what he's accusing me of is a Russian plan. They have said that.
Now I want you to hear what Trump does, and then,
former heads of the
as this
CIA,
goes into this, you'll get the project Operation Mockingbird.
Garbage. Nobody believes it except his and his good friend Rudy Giuliani.
Not like I really like Biden, and not like I really like Trump, but they're both doing this type of stuff.
That's exactly what. This is where he's going. The laptop is Russia.
gentlemen, I want to say.
So you hear him do, yeah, the laptop is Russia, Russia, Russia. Okay, just keep that in mind.
Want to see how bad it's gotten? Someone put this
Here we go.
together from just one episode of her show from last March, and I'm going to play it for you. Here we go.
Vladimir Putin, Russia hates Russia, Putin, Russia's Russia, Moscow, Russian pro.
Oh, she's not the only person. Well, he, she, it.
Russia, Putin, Russia against us. The Russians rush against the U.S. The Russian government scheme. The Russians, Vladimir Putin, Putin and Russia, Moscow, Russia. Fox San Antonio's Jessica.
Oh, here's some more.
And I'm Ryan Wolf.
Our greatest responsibility is to serve our Treasure Valley communities, the El Paso, Las Cruces communities, Eastern Iowa communities,
Mid-Michigan communities.
We are extremely proud of the quality, balanced journalism that CBS 4 News produces.
But we are concerned about one-sided news stories.
There you go. There's your Operation Mockingbird. They're all saying the same thing, pretty much more or less at the same time.
On social media, more alarming, some media outlets publish these same fake stories without checking facts first.
The sharing of biased and false news
has become all too common on social
There you go. Here's some more.
and this is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
This is extremely dangerous to our democracy. Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg is announcing.
All right, the end.